everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are peeling back the curtains on my finances. If you're new here, my name is Raisa and I do these budgeting and personal finance videos. So if that is something that you're interested in, I would love it if you stick around and subscribe. Okay, I'm actually really nervous to film this video. Like, I have a pit in my stomach because we are talking about my net worth today. So as the video title suggests, I am 29 years old. I'm turning 30 this year. Growing up, my family never had a lot. I grew up in the Philippines and not in the rich part of the Philippines. We were definitely lower to mid-class. We were definitely not rich in any sense of the word, and I think the reason why my parents immigrated here when I was 11 years old is to give us that chance to have a better life. We never really had the luxuries in life, we just had the necessities. And honestly, I'm kind of grateful that that was my experience because it allows me to be grateful for what I do have now. I'm not saying that I have a lot of money, but I've just come to realize what I do have in my life now is something to be grateful for because not everyone has this privilege. So with that background, you can probably imagine that growing up I had a scarcity mindset. So a scarcity mindset is feeling like you have a shortage of something in the simplest terms. I still feel like I can't keep the money, like for some reason it's going to go away. I don't know if that makes sense. It's just something that I feel. So I've worked very, very hard over the last 3 to 4 years to kind of shift that scarcity mindset to a more abundant mindset. An abundant mindset is the opposite of scarcity in the sense that there are plenty of resources out there for everyone, and that when I spend money, it will come right back because there is an abundance of it. And the last thing that I'll say is that I am going to share my real numbers with you as of today, March 6th. And this video is really not meant for you to compare yourself, whether you're doing better than me or doing worse than me. Like, everyone is on their own path and you should never compare yourself to anyone. And what I always say is that if you do compare yourself to someone, it's if you were better than who you were yesterday. So the comparison is only to yourself. I'm sharing these numbers because I think that it's important to talk about money and to make money not such a taboo topic in our society today. Okay, let's dive right into the numbers. So I've got my computer here that I will be referencing. I've noted down the amount for each of my accounts. Today we'll be going over my RRSP, my tax-free savings account, the stocks that I have in the company that I work for, my cryptocurrency, as well as my emergency fund. And I actually started to track my net worth in March of 2022. So I do have the amounts from the previous year. So we can kind of compare how my investments are doing this year compared to last year. So let's dive right in. Okay, the first account is my RRSP investment account. This account is with Wealthsimple, and this year, the amount that I have in there is $9,938. And last year, I had $10,235. So we are down in this RRSP investment account. So this account was something that I created a couple years ago. I had quit a previous job where I was investing for my retirement there. And then when I quit that job, they let me transfer the amount into any account that I wanted to. So I opened up a Wealthsimple RRSP account and just put it in there. I'm not currently putting any money into this account. And it's just something that is growing just based off of how the stocks are doing. I mean, the stock market is down, so I'm not really surprised that this account is down. And then I also have another RRSP for my current job. So in this account, I am actively putting money into it. So it automatically gets taken from my bi-weekly paycheck. So this year I currently have $49,100 in here, and then from the previous year I had $37,400. So that account's doing pretty good, but I am actively putting money into this account. Next is my tax-free savings account. So again, I have this account through my Wealth Simple, and I'm actually the one who is purchasing the stocks or the ETFs for this account. So this year I have $38,306 into this account, and then last year I had $26,271. So there was about a $12K increase, and I am actively putting money into this account. There's about $400 per month going into it, and really I just buy the same two ETFs. The next account that I wanted to go into is my cryptocurrency. So last year I started to buy cryptocurrency and it was at a high, which this year, as we know, not doing so great. So my current crypto account has $8,174, and in 2022 I had $10,020. There's a $2,000 decrease on this account from last year to this year, which again is fine. I'm not actively buying into cryptocurrency at the moment, just because it's a very volatile investment, so I'm not sure if that's where I want to put my money into, so I'm just putting a hold on that. Next, I have an account through my corporate job, which allows me to buy stocks. So this year, I currently have $14,766, and last year I had $13,713. So again, I'm also actively putting money into this account, about 3% of my income that gets taken out bi-weekly. So I don't really have to think about this account. It automatically just gets taken out, which is great, and I never really see that money. My employer also matches my contribution, which is amazing. And then the last account that I wanted to talk about was my emergency fund. Last year started an emergency fund, I think in January. So this year I've grown that account to $12,251. And that is sitting on my Neo account. Neo is a Canadian company, and you can get a credit card with them, and you can also have a savings account. So I have my savings account with Neo. And last year, I had $2,200 in this account. So again, I'm also actively putting money into this account, and I've grown that by about $10,000 over the last year. Now we get into the juicy part, which is debt. If you have seen this video of mine, you would know that I do have debt, which is my car loan. However, I don't really think about it in the same way that I would think about, let's say, student loans. So the way that I think about my car loan is it's something that is a fixed expense that I always have to think about and take into consideration during my monthly resets. So I am actively paying off my car loan, and currently it is sitting at $30,000 just about, and my partner and I split this 50-50. So my split would be obviously $15,000, and that is my total debt. So let's add all of this up. So my net worth at 29, which includes all of my assets minus my debt, is, give me a second, $117,537. I actually have not calculated that yet. I just see a snapshot of all my assets, and I've never taken out my car loan. So this is a number for me at 29. I hope that this video was a little bit insightful, peeling back the curtains on my finances. And if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments down below. If you like these transparent money videos, I would love it if you subscribe to the channel. Wherever you are, I hope you are having an amazing day. Bye guys.